grew up in a very small town in Ridgeville. Ridgeville's big on law enforcement. We're the home of a big state prison there, and all my friends were children of correctional officers, or there was a state patrol station there, so they were children of state patrol officers. We were not a community with any landed gentry or anything. It was a community that basically had working folks in it, and there wasn't a privileged class. Everybody was, treated pretty much the same. Reading, I think, was my favorite activity, particularly in the summer. The library was close by. Even today, I mean, I think that I still, of all the things that I could do, I would rather read than almost anything else. The high school was actually about a half a block away, and my sister and I used to go home for lunch every day, which is kind of amazing in today's world to think about. I can't imagine a school letting somebody just walk out and come back for class in 45 minutes like they did then. My mother, bless her heart, would stay up all night making original Halloween costumes for my sister and I. I was Davy Crockett back when that was a big deal, and my mother made me what I guess would have been a coonskin cap, but it was made out of a rabbit. I think it had a rabbit's tail on it, something that made me sweat so bad. I didn't realize at the time that was unusual. It seemed to me that was pretty normal for your mother to make your Halloween outfit. Back then, there weren't very many commercially made outfits anyway. But she, bless her heart, she would do anything for us and did. Dad and mother divorced when I was in about the 10th grade, but my dad and I were very close as well, and we were in business together through the years and had a great relationship. My dad came to Ridgeville in the ice business. He was the manager of the ice plant way back in the 30s or 40s, I guess. And that's how our family came to be in Ridgeville. As the ice business declined, as modern refrigerators took over, he developed a supermarket out of it. The trick was that the 300-pound block, even a weakling like me could stand them up. There's a trick to it, learning physics that way, because of the fulcrum and the balance of weight, which you could get it up just a little bit and it'd stand up on its own. So even an old weakling, 120-pound weakling like me could learn how to handle ice, and how to cut ice and make it accurate. The thing about working in your family is you always wanted to work somewhere else. You always, the job in the dry goods store looked like the job you really wanted, but I never was able to pull that off. I had to work in my family, in the family business. Finally, I guess, just reconciled to it, I suppose. No, I wasn't perfect. I was sneaky, probably, I guess would be a good word for it. I had that mischievous side, but my goal was always to get away with it. My goal was not to be, as we used to say, not on the bleeding edge, but the leading edge. But most of the time, of course, you did get caught, but I was never in any serious trouble. The thing about a small town like that was, it really is true that if someone saw you doing something you shouldn't do, they knew your parents wanted to know. I mean, that really is true in a small town that I grew up in. And that did happen several times where I was told on by another adult. And I knew that, that's when I really got in trouble. When we first got a TV and some of the political conventions were broadcast on TV, I was always very interested in that. But over the years, I never acted on that impulse. Pretty much did service work and things in the community. And there again, that was easy to do. I was in business, so it was obviously something that someone in business ought to be doing. And so I enjoyed that too. I enjoyed the volunteer work and organizing others to do volunteer work. need is real. There are families out there that are hurting. We need to lend a hand to families trying to help raise children, and those who are in need, those children who are disabled, and children who have autism, and children who have needs that need to be met. We need to go that extra mile to ensure they have a chance. I don't have any qualms at all about working to help children be all that they can be as they are.